Kinetic Element is on the verge of the release of their third album, Face of Life, which is the first work with their current lineup. And with this release, the band has decided to press a vinyl copy of the record. And so now we're here with the band to catch up and ask them a few questions about the new album. We are here with Kinetic Element, a 5-piece original symphonic prog rock band based out of Richmond, Virginia. The band is comprised of the 2 original members that we have here, Mike Visaggio on keys, Michael Murray on drums, Mark Tupko on bass, John Coleman on vocals, Peter Matuchniak, and he is not with us today because he is a Los Angeles resident. Now, does this album have a theme?
Just to be the best person you can be, recognizing that life is short. You know, I mean, yeah, there's a certain spiritual context to it. Mainly, though, it's about getting out of yourself, I guess, and realizing that you have a calling.
There's a journey that we're walking through to learn about ourselves, and to learn how to treat other people, and to learn that everybody's connected. And I think Face of Life kind of delves more into that.
That made me think about how you're dealing with all the things you have to deal with in life too, and how you deal with it and where you end up in life because of the way you deal with it.
Right.
That's the way I get from it a lot of it, how you face life. You know, you kind of toy with the name of the album.
You have an international following, and what do you think it is about your music specifically that reaches an international audience rather than just the United States, but that reaches all across the world?
It's pretty easy. People in Europe love progressive rock.
Well, Europe is the bed of classical music. That's where classical music comes from. And a lot of the symphonic progressive music is based in classical music, classical composition. This guy, you know, if you look at the charts that he hands over, it's very deep and it's very ridiculous.
Well, what is your opinion as the European and the Greek market?
I played some progressive years ago, you know, I was maybe 18, 19 years old. That was very popular music actually, you know, in the 70s, 80s. But I didn't know I'm gonna come to US one day, you know, and find some people who play that kind of music. I just came to US and start playing, you know, just rock and roll, heavy metal, you know, blues, all different kind of music. And then I met this guy, you know, I love this music.
And now, of course, we've got a British guitarist. I mean, he's living in California and everything, but I mean, the man's a Brit through and through. And
He eats like crumpets and everything.
I was say progressive rock itself pretty much got to start in Europe and England anyway.
Right.
All the big ones that pretty much started the whole thing.
But what I mean is now we have guys who have lived it. You know, Peter's a big fan of Steve Hackett, and
From Genesis.
right, and playing with Mark is like having Mike Rutherford and John Entwistle and Chris Squire in the band all at the same time.
Mike gave me a call on the phone. We really hit it off. Loved his music, loved working with the guys. It's allowed me to kind of really be self-indulgent in my guitar, but in a way that really is appropriate for the music. And, you know, as we say here in California, it's a small world after all.
The album is called The Face of Life.
Right.
What is the face of life?
I guess it's kind of a metaphor, a figure of speech that as you go through life, you're constantly aware of yourself. And so it's kind of a thing of looking in the mirror, and the artwork that our designer, Martin Cornick of Man in the Mountain, is working on reflects this by showing a young woman and an old woman smiling at one another across like a gulf of time. They're the same person. It's just that one's looking ahead to what she imagines it may be near the end of her life, and the other one is looking back on how far she's really come.
So my next question, and this leads to your previous comments, why should somebody buy this album?
Because you love symphonic progressive rock. If you love symphonic progressive rock, you're going to find something to like here.
Decision to press this album onto vinyl in addition to CDs?
Well, I'm gonna say that I was watching Mike when we were recording some of the redo vocals, and Mike V was sitting in the chair with his eyes closed, pretending to put the record needle down on the record. And we've decided that we're going to do the one song and the two song on one side, and then the three song and the four song on the other side. And we could feel ourselves going back into the 70s and flipping the record over and being very excited to hear how those songs go together as sides.
So I'll get my lawyer on the phone. Hey, is that Mr. Klein? How do I get out of this contract?